Nah, man, my second album,
Okay.
Atheist. My mixtape, my EP with PJK called Math Magic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On some deep Mason shit. Like, you know, I'm whoop-de-whooping out here, man, for real.
Hold on.
Hold up, man. Hold up, I am too.
Okay, please explain.
I'm just on some other shit, man. My mind's too advanced for myself and others.
So your next album's called Atheist.
Or Mathemagic.
Or Mathemagic.
Yeah, I don't know. The gods, Shango, Ifa, they're going to tell me. Right here.
What's that?
What you mean that's what?
The gods.
Voodoo. I do voodoo. Voodoo is derived from the word voodoo, which means spirit.
Okay.
Which is Santeria. Which is deeper than what your fucking brain can't even fucking fathom, my brother. I move shit out the way.
But that's like from like Haiti. Africa.
Haiti, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
the whole slave route.
Right.
I'm not gonna go here right now. I can't do that.
I mean, I'm on that a little bit. Just
Nah.
a little bit. Just slightly.
Keep reading.
Slightly.
Keep reading.
Priesthood. This noble Ampu, the urban guru, asks that you bear with me and ride with me. Got a lot to say on this one. I'll try my best to make this quick. You can get at us at hiphopastrology.com. We Hip Hop Astrology on Twitter. And that's how you can get at us, man. It's the urban guru, the ambassador of the Aquarian age. The video that you just saw, Gunplay, Don Logan, who I call Jupiter motherfucking Jack, comes from All Hip Hop TV that just published this on October the 26th, 2015. And of course, we see Gunplay talking about voodoo in the Masonic Light. Now, I have to applaud him for finally coming on out the spiritual closet, because we've been humbly awaiting this. And I'm gonna show you celestially who Gunplay is, and then Gunplay, I'm gonna show you the spiritual light that you need to fuck with. So I first want to start off with, I did an article back on April 24th of 2013. And you see it, and this was on hiphopastrology.com, and you see it says Science of the Ancestors. Sit back, relax as I take you, the reader, into the spiritual world of Jupiter Jack. Because he's straight from the spirit world. Now, anybody that come out and name themselves Jupiter Jack, I mess with that. I'm the captain, the head coach over here at MyAstrologyCoach.com. If you're going to call yourself a planet, then I got to respect that consciousness, because that's real. So you see the highlight, I said Jupiter Jack is most definitely in the top 3 right now as far as raw talent. So this is my disclaimer, because I am an official Gunplay Jupiter Jack fan. And I ain't talking about listening to the music fan. I'm talking about spirit recognition fan. So I took to Twitter back on December 22nd of 2014, and I hit him and I said, I see spirit very well, and you, sir, are tapped in. Then I tagged my brother, Minister Jew at Hip Hop Astrology, and then I asked a question. I said, are they really ready for the science? Now I'm asking you, Gunplay, I'm asking you, Don Logan, are you really ready for the spiritual science? And then I followed that tweet and I said, Gunplay, definitely one of our strongest magicians of our time. Whoa. We just saw in the interview that Gunplay said, well, this album, second album, may be named Mathemagic.
So your next album's called Atheist.
Or Mathemagic.
And here it is, the priesthood. I call him, you already a magician. I already know this. We know this. So 8 days prior, Hip Hop Astrology Minister Jew, on December 14th, you see the date that's published, that circle under Lil Wayne's face. It says December 14th, 2014. The highlight on the left side was Minister Jew telling Rick Ross toward the middle part of 2015. Now, mind you, we in December 2014, Hip Hop Astrology is telling Rick Ross toward the middle part of 2015, between June and July, you can have some issues with violence and law enforcement, robbery, violent attacks. All right. So on June 15th, when June get here, in the middle of June, that's when Ross gets arrested for pistol whipping and kidnapping. Did we not tell you that was coming? Did we not tell you that 6 months ahead of time? See, Jupiter Jack, the spiritual science we're going to have to interpret is, why didn't the spiritual science protect Ross from that particular incident? Not that it can't. Do you know when to turn to Shango in the future? Let's speed it up. So again, on September 6, 2014, I hit Gunplay and I say, yo, you Shango or Ogun? Just gonna call it for what it is. Now, mind you, all hip hop just came out and Gunplay just came out. He called on Shango October of 2015, a couple days ago. I'm 13 months ahead of this. 13 months ahead of this. Because I knew Shango was coming. That's why I put him first. I didn't ask him, was he Ogun or Shango? I knew Shango was coming out.
The gods, Shango, Ifa, they're going to tell me.
So I want to talk real fast about the Bible on the Dash, which was just ingenious. Ingenious. The spirit world of God sent us a very thorough communication, if you really understood that. You see, the mother, the Juju woman, who is an Ifa priestess with necklaces around her neck, similar, the same necklaces that Gunplay was taking off his neck when he was going into the police custody to take care of his issues. Showing you the power of the spirit. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. You saw a man on camera with a pistol, and then events unfolded in a divine manner that said, you know what? We're going to give you grace. We're going to give you mercy. Because you venerated the spirits, you venerated God. Now, if you want to say, then what are these necklaces? Let me school you real fast. See, remember, the God that you say you believe in, and 99% is going to be the God of the Bible. Even if you go into another spiritual base, it don't matter. God was always personified and known to use nature, to use water, to use fire, to use air, brimstone, to use elements to communicate a certain point of the psychology of God. A flood, a fire, whatever it may be. It's always an element. So the necklaces represent a particular element, just like your zodiac sign is an element. Fire signs, Leos, Aries, Sagittarius, and whatnot. You understand? So the voodoo, in truth, why I gotta salute Jupiter Jack, is because Haiti is the only country that was successful in defeating the French or European colonizers. Haiti never, ever, ever been colonized by white folks. And that's just the truth. And we all know what their spiritual practice is. So maybe, just maybe, we need to pay attention to that. Just maybe. Just maybe. I know y'all get scared of that. Moving on. So Gunplay. We showed you the future, homie. I showed you the future about yourself coming out of Shango. We told Ross when he was gonna get shot at before he got shot at. We told Ross when he was gonna go to jail before he went to jail. We the bosses over here, the bosses of the spiritual time. We gotta link up. Gotta put the pieces of the puzzle together. And since you say you come in with that Masonic light, I'm only gonna assume that you got brethren around you. And if you do, y'all see the picture, the mysterious green light over my head on the square. Because when we go places, light always appear around us in the form of the angels, in the form of the saints. So you see the mysterious green light. So if you got any brethren around you, it's really real. Get at me if you understand this science, because you're supposed to know this science I'm talking. You're supposed to get that in the 2nd degree in your fellow craft, in them 7 liberal arts and sciences. So he that has an ear, he know exactly what I'm talking about. Get at me. We at hiphopastrology.com. We on Hip Hop Astrology on Twitter. You dig? You can get that book we got called Spiritual Wisdom for the 21st Century. And you're going to see spiritual pictures that we got in there. In fact, this is when Minister Jew and the crew went down to Florida for a spring equinox celebration. Just partying, having a great time, and learning the spiritual science of our minds, the power of our minds. We went to the beach. We was met with intense fog. Said a certain prayer. Since God like to work with elements, then it's a certain prayer that you can say and harmonize yourself with the elements, and the elements disappeared. This happened to us when we was in Atlanta. You see the picture on Stone Mountain, the home of the KKK. We was up on that mountain, met with fog, did this certain prayer, and made the fog disappear. Now you see the picture at the top. You can see off the mountain now. That's 2 times on the record that we can show you this. So not only can we predict events, world events, not only can we predict events, what's gonna happen in your life, we also are showing a mastery over the elements. This the priesthood. MyAstrologyCoach.com, Hip Hop Astrology. And any of you that's on some super science, want to know about the power of your mind, how to exercise the power of your imagination, you can get at Minister Jew at theimaginationguru.com. We signing off, man. Gunplay. You cannot come out with the album and call it Mathemagic without getting with us first, the priesthood, because your magic, we have to be sure it's gonna have to be able to protect Rick Ross. Ross can't fall into these particular holes that he been falling in, getting shot up, getting arrested. That can't happen. So you're gonna have to demonstrate to us that you know how to tap into that force. Yeah. And there ain't no disrespect, but it's just real. It's just what it is. And I want to be clear. The priesthood, Minister Jew, myself, the Urban Guru, we have been literally writing the destiny of MMG. When you take your time and you look at everything that we done put out these last couple days, starting with that Master P video, we're showing you that the things that the world come to talk about is shit that we done already wrote about months ago. So get at us. hiphopastrology.com, Urban Guru, ambassador of the Aquarian Age, signing out. Oh, and let me add this because I didn't explain it. Back on December of 2012, that's when I wrote that story called Does It Cost to Be the Boss? And I gave a timeline when Rick Ross would be shot at. And then on his birthday in January, that morning when he left the birthday party is where he got shot at. So when I mentioned that, that's what I was talking about. So when you saw it, that's what I was talking about. Get at us.
Prophecy is what we all have to go by now. It's very interesting.